This fool flipped it real good. Come on. I want you to try to get me. Come on. Try to get me, mother. My name's ℍ𝕬𝔽𝔽𝔼 𝔼𝔽𝔽. I'm here from Arvin, California. Alex. Ghazalpour. Look into him and understand his tactics, what he did in Maricopa.
For the record, can I get your name?
Yeah, first name Alex, last name Ghazalpour. I'm the current police chief.
Ghazalpour, you're the current police chief of Arvin, California?
Yes.
Okay, did you also use a different last name before in the past?
No, it's always been Alex, Ghazarian, Ghazalpour.
Okay, we do have an article that we found that we're going to address that today as well.
That's completely it. Thank you.
I'm here to talk to you about a situation here that's going on in my city.
Someone's coming and asking for me, right? And I'm here and I can take them. I'll meet with them immediately to see what their issues are.
Come on. Let's see what this guy got. Come on, come on. I told you. What happened to be the cause of the being pulled over?
Okay, so I see you recording. I'm recording too, and my dash cam's recording. We do have a news reporter.
Arvin PD seeks to keep the feeling of a tight-knit community. That warm feeling shown by Officer Adam Hoover, showing patience and empathy to compliant drivers.
We did a verbal warning for equipment.
Did you use a license plate reader when passing by me?
No, I did not use the license plate reader.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
So, state of California says that when I approach your vehicle, I have to tell you what I'm stopping for, which I'm about to do. My name is Officer Huber with Arvin Police Department.
Badge number is 635.
If you'll let me finish, I can tell you why I pulled you over. I pulled you over because your front license plate has to be permanently fixed to the front of your car. It cannot be on the dashboard.
Can you print out that for me?
I don't need to print. That's California Vehicle Code, and I can write it on the citation.
Can you print that out? You know what? Can you bring your supervisor?
No, this is a traffic stop.
I know, but I would like your supervisor to be here, please.
No, there's absolutely no reason for my supervisor to be here.
Just so you guys know, it is police policy to call for a supervisor when asked.
So he doesn't want to bring a supervisor right now. I asked him, can you bring your supervisor? And he doesn't want to bring it. So he's saying right now, he's telling me that my license plate.
So it's okay for you.
Hold on. Just give me a second, bro.
Can't interfere with my traffic stop.
Look.
So
I don't have to give you my license. I don't have to give you no information. I will give it to you, but just bring your supervisor. So my license plate is right there, visible. I actually got it signed off by a sheriff at the Lamont courthouse for that. So they told me that I could have it up in the front. It doesn't necessarily have to be in front of the license plate. It has to be in the front where they're saying it does too. I did ask him to bring the supervisor. He says he doesn't want to. He says he doesn't have to for a citation. So, I want you guys to sit down. Now.
You guys are about to see a story of a man who has a lawsuit with a tow truck company who is kind of entwined with the police department. Looks like there's corruption there, and it's just kind of a way for the police department and different companies like tow truck companies to work together, make some money, do stuff like that, and it just hurts communities. This chief of police, from our understanding, kind of just came out. This guy was fired from a different department for stealing money and doing this type of stuff as well. He's about to get exposed. You guys are about to see. We're going to drop all the information for you guys. You're about to hear Enrique's story. Here it is, folks.
4:35 a.m. on October 1st, I had an incident with the police department. Rubio and Gonzalez were the two officers that were involved. As I was heading out to go to work, I walked across my street to get to my truck, and I looked to the right and I seen two police officers with their lights off facing each other. I didn't think much of it. I just kept pushing, went straight to work. My wife was outside, and after she goes in, I get a phone call, and she calls me, they're impounding your vehicles. And I'm like, what do you mean? Which one? And she told me, they're taking your Mustang and Integra. In the back of my head, I said, what about my Lightning? I was like, okay, let's just stay calm. They probably haven't noticed the Lightning, or they probably haven't ran it, but let me do what I could do. I'm on the road already. I can't come back. I have a destination I got to get to. I got a contract to take care of. So my mom calls the police department, and they insisted that we don't do nothing. Let the officers do their procedure and do it how they want to do it. Don't touch the vehicle. Stay away from it. So my mom tells me there's nothing we could do. Let them drag it. They said don't help them. Do nothing. And I'm like, Mom, these cars run. Like, they run. They operate. Like, even throw the car in neutral. Like, do something instead of damaging my vehicle. And she told me there's nothing we could do. I was like, all right, that's fine. The officers want to do this ruthless procedure to get my vehicle. It's fine. I'll figure it out when I get back home. So I take off.
Do you have a proof of insurance?
Yes, I do. I have proof of everything, but I would like your supervisor to be here before I get the rest.
See your proof of insurance and your registration.
Call your officer, your supervisor.
You need 3 items. I'm
asking you to bring your supervisor.
We're getting close. We have
No,
one
I need
here.
your supervisor here, boss.
Okay,
just bring your supervisor and I'll be good.
Registration and proof of insurance.
Just bring your supervisor. That's all I'm
I
asking.
need your registration. And
You want me to
proof
call
of insurance.
Moderano, or who do you want me to call? Your Alex, the police chief, or who do you want me to call? I have their personal phone number.
I haven't asked you to call anyone. I've asked you for your registration and your proof of insurance.
My wife tells me, when they took your Mustang and they dragged it, they had half your passenger rear wheel out of the tow truck and they had it strapped down. They took it. I waited till I got home. We got the vehicles out. It cost me $1,600 to get my cars out that same day. I started inspecting my vehicles, started noticing damages, and I said, you know what? You charged me $1,600 to take my vehicles from me, and now you damaged them on the process. Like, I don't understand why you could impound 2 of my vehicles out of the 3. And if you seen me outside, why aren't you gonna contact me? Like, why aren't you gonna walk up to me and tell me something? Especially my wife being out there for 20-25 minutes. Like, you guys were there. Why couldn't you walk up and talk to me? The procedures you took and the way you did it, and then you wanted it in Bakersfield at the yard, not the one in Lamont. You insisted it goes to the one out there because of the hostile environment that one of the dispatchers in the area of Lamont, Golden Empire, was telling me. I'm not here to make money. I'm just here to get my property fixed of the damages I was done because of the officers and what they wanted to do with their tactics. Alex, Ghazalpour, look into him and understand his tactics, what he did in Maricopa.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
It's quite pungent. Oh, yeah. It stings the nostrils. In a good way.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Not just that, look into Jeff Jones and all the staff. This corruption needs to end. Until we all stand up and unite, they are going to keep tearing us apart. Because I am also being targeted. And the rule of thumb is avoid them, walk away from them, put your head down. Because retaliation is number one in their list. These are my questions I got. Why wasn't I given no notice by the city? Why wasn't my third vehicle impounded? My Lightning was there. Why did the officers insist to take my vehicle from the Lamont impound yard to the one in Bakersfield when I filed my invoice and my claim to Jeff Jones? What happened with that? Did it get sent off? And what was the protocol for the police chief to be doing these type of procedures and impounding the vehicles? Those are my concerns, and it should be everyone else's concerns. The only request I have at this time is for the police department in Arvin, California to show me the records from September 2024 to January 2025 of all the impound vehicles that you have been doing. And what are the due processes of Alex's staff and all his department into towing these vehicles? What is their outcome? Are they here for the people, or are they here to make a profit for impound yards? I started attending more city council meetings. I recommend everybody to attend there and look at the staff and look into how they work with the people. These are facts that I want to address. Every prior vehicle to being impounded needs to receive a 72-hour notice. Some of my concerns would be, were there a probable cause to impound my vehicle at that hour at 4:35 a.m. while everybody's asleep and your residents asleep? I've been losing a lot of sleep and time because this incident happened on October 1st. During December, I was starting to notice no type of cases or anything happening. It's just a dead case thrown under the rug. So I started investigating, and I figured that this is a lot bigger than I thought. It got to the point where I had to ask for help or people to investigate this or broadcast this. And it's not right that we're going through this, and anyone else shouldn't be going through this. They're hurting the whole community. And I lived in this community my whole life. And how I told Alex, I will not sit here and let you terrorize my city. You only been here for a couple years. I've been here my whole life. And I appreciate your guys' time for hearing me out. Hopefully this doesn't get thrown under the rug like most of the cases happen. Because if I could find this paper trail, why can't the DOJ? Why can't you? I'm just a normal person. You guys have a good evening.
I was saying, I was requesting the supervisor to be here. The officer did not want the officer to be here. Said he doesn't need to. It's a citation. It doesn't need to. I told him, look, I'm requesting him to be here. And he kept insisting on the video. He doesn't have to come. He's not coming. He doesn't have to. It's for a citation. He doesn't have to show up. I just asked him right now, can a supervisor come to the citation? And he clearly said, yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm here for. He acknowledged and said, if there's anything, I'm showing up. I'm showing up. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, brother.
Bam.
That's your request.
Yee, that's my brother right there.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and make contact. What is he bringing you?
My insurance paperwork.
His insurance paperwork.
How long has he been in the uniform?
It's a nice car.
We have a lot of vehicles. We have 14 vehicles.
What do you mean like that?
We own 14. No, we own vehicles. We like cars. Yeah, that's why they try to steal 2 of my vehicles in the middle of the night at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Who did?
Well, that's what the case is about. That's exactly what the case is about. That's exactly what the case is about.
Like somebody try to like.
Someone apparently doesn't know their laws. And section 2655, don't tell me, OC1, I believe, it talks about if it's 6 months, I believe 6 months or more, they can impound your vehicle.
22651.
See, homeboy knows this shit right here. See what I'm talking about? That's why you're the supervisor. You see that? You see that? Like that.
This is for you. That's what your brother brought. Do you want me to give it to him, or you want it?
Give it back to him.
Okay.
I appreciate it though. Thank you.
I let the officer know already, so you're not gonna get it. Hey, you know what? You might want to take a picture of it. That way you don't have to go through this.
Yeah, you're right.
We accept them.
Yeah.
If you take.
Oh, no, it's all right. I'll tell my brother send me a picture. Send me a picture, Chris. Nah, but
That's cool to have family like that come. You know.
No, I live next door to my mom's house.
Yeah, but I mean, if I call my sister or my brother, shit, I'll be here for.
Well, it's because they know the case.
Couple days,
They know the case. They know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on.
I got you, man.
And who's the lady that's in the next room?
That's a ride along.
That's a ride along.
Yeah.
But why does she have a camera and all that?
She is from the news.
ABC News Channel 13 with Lara. It's good stuff.
Also new at 6 o'clock and back here at home, a new year brings new goals for the Arvin Police Department. 17 Cecilia Trevino took a ride today with Arvin's chief of police to talk about his priorities.
Transparency and accessibility, that's two of the main factors that Arvin Police Department is working on to strengthen the trust with its community members.
Someone's coming and asking for me, right? And I'm here and I can take them. I'll meet with them. I'll meet with them immediately to see what their issues are. I don't want to kick people to the curb.
In a city with just around 20,000 residents, Arvin PD seeks to keep the feeling of a tight-knit community. That warm feeling shown by Officer ℝ𝕀ℙ𝔃, showing patience and empathy to compliant drivers.
We did a verbal warning for equipment. I want to make sure you weren't broke down.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for checking on me.
You're welcome. Take care.
And increased social media is no problem for Arvin PD.
We've utilized social media on missing children, right, that we're looking for. And next thing you know, people are out there and they're posting and they're reposting and all that. But those are professional posts that are put out police department wise. Social media has also hindered some of those things that are out there as well too.
As for the year ahead, some goals the department looks forward to are holding more town hall meetings, growing its investigations division, closing homicide cold cases, and keeping crime trends low. In Arvin, Cecilia Trevino, 17 News.
Then you just let it go?
Yep.
How did you know how fast I was going?
To the approximate.
But like, how can you guys tell? You guys go out by knots, or how does it go?
Visual estimation.
Visual, so it's not. It's just pretty much like I'm passing by this car. I'm thinking he's going fucking 100 miles an hour, maybe, or the car behind him is going about 55. So you put me right at the limit.
Actually, the limit on that section is 45.
Oh, okay, because it says right here, vehicle limit 25, and you put me for 25. So that's already off. All right, that's fine. So as you guys are already telling on this part, you already made a mistake.
Careful, boss. You got a lot of personal information on there, boss.
No, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Do you hand it back to me? I can go ahead and give you the yellow copy for your records.
Just give me a second. So your name is Herbert. Huber. Okay. How long have you been in the academy for?
It's not something I need to answer on this.
How long have you been an Arvin police officer for? It shows if you look it up. It'll show.
Fine.
It'll show. How long you been for?
You can look it up.
I'm just asking you a question. Like how you asked me a question about me, I'm asking you a question. How long you been with the police department?
Okay. Are you done signing the ticket?
Almost. I just want to ask this question because I think I have to write a date or something on here, right?
I don't have to answer it.
Write a date for what?
Like I'm just trying to write. If I had to write a date or something on me before I hand it back or anything like that.
Signature, man. Okay, thank you.
It says not admission to guilt. Just promise to take care of the ticket of overbearing.
Well, it just pretty much it's a way how the city makes profit. That's how the city is the one that makes a profit about this.
Ultimately, if you take it in the grand scheme of things, just keep people safe, man.
What did this avoid? Did you avoid a crime happening doing this, or what did you avoid happening to the city?
We're basically showing that you can't.
I know, boss, but I just want to ask him. My bad. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's because you know your stuff, but I need to know someone that doesn't know his stuff.
So one of the many jobs I have as a police officer in the city of Arvin is enforce the California Vehicle Code. This is in the California Vehicle Code, and I'm enforcing it.
No, but what citation did you stop any type of crime or anything? Did you notice that I was doing wrong, or did you just come at me because you saw a Hispanic driving a car?
That had nothing to do with it. I saw you that you had the license plate not affixed permanently to the front of your vehicle, and that was on your dashboard in violation of California Vehicle Code Section 5200A. So I conducted a legal traffic stop, and that's why we're here.
Can you give me the name of the person recording on your thing for the newscast?
No, we can't do that, boss.
So is it documented though? Is it documented who's he with right now? Like if I go to the police department and I fill out a request and I tell them who was this day at this time and who was he on there and everything, and that for me is that before they post my vehicle, I'm gonna put this right here. Before they post my vehicle on your guys' stuff, they had to get my accepting. Like, because she was out there with her camera recording and everything like that. So I'm telling her, before you could post anything or she posts anything, they have to get my consent.
You're in public view, you're recording legally, so.
It's because I don't know who she is. How do I know that they're not building a bogus case or something? I need to know who she is, because now I don't know who she is. All I know is she could be someone dressed up as a clown, and I don't know.
You could go in and see your complaint. Just make a meeting with the chief, and you can talk to him about that.
Is it Alex Ghazarian or Ghazalpour? Ghazalpour. Has he ever used any other different name with you guys?
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you guys know about his past? About what he did in Maricopa?
So for officer safety, this traffic stop is over. I don't want myself, my sergeant, or my fellow officer to stand out here any more than necessary. If you don't have...
Well, we could have a meeting right now. Can we sit down and have a meeting? Because no, at your police department.
You got his copy? Let's go. Hey, listen, just turn your blinker on and just merge safely. That's all we ask, boss. Okay?
All right.
All right, brother.
Bam.